dear students, this is Sangeeta. Welcomes you to today's my YouTube channel. Today we will discuss about English grammar. So as we know, grammar is the main part of English. Not only in English but also in other languages. ग्रामर व्याकरण जिसे कहते हैं वो बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा होता है. व्याकरण या ग्रामर के बिना सेंटेंस अधूरा ही है, जिसका हमें मीनिंग कुछ भी पता नहीं चलता. आज हम देखते हैं कि ग्रामर क्या है. ग्रामर जो है वो सेंटेंस जैसे बच्चा माँ के बिना अधूरा है, वैसे ही ग्रामर के बिना इंग्लिश का सेंटेंसेस अधूरा ही होता है. यहाँ पे हम डिस्कस करते हैं ग्रामर का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट हिस्सा वॉइस. वॉइस जो है इंग्लिश का सबसे मेन टॉपिक और बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट हिस्सा है. बिफोर वी डिस्कस अबाउट द वॉइस, फर्स्ट हम सेंटेंस कैसे फॉर्म होता है और सेंटेंस में क्या क्या चीज जरूरी होते हैं उससे पहले देखते हैं. एक सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन के लिए सबसे पहले एक सब्जेक्ट प्लस उसके साथ वर्ब एंड उसके साथ ऑब्जेक्ट होने बहुत ही जरूरी होता है. सब्जेक्ट जो कि करता है, वर्ब जो कि काम क्या कर रहा है वो दिखाता है, ऑब्जेक्ट जो कर रहा होता है दैट इज कॉल्ड ऑब्जेक्ट. सो फॉर मेकिंग अ सेंटेंस वी definitely need a subject and a verb and an object. So now we will see about what is voice. Voice means the set of forms of our verbs showing the relationship of the subject to the action. So यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं voice क्या है. voice वो चीज है जो कि subject क्या करता है या उसका action या उसका relation क्या है verb के साथ, that is called verb. जैसे कि he loves me. Let's take an example. He loves me. वो क्या कर रहा है? वो मुझसे प्यार कर रहा है. So over here we will see first sentence formation को देखते हैं. जैसे कि सेंटेंस में पहला हुआ subject, उसके बाद हुआ verb, उसके बाद हुआ object. So यहाँ पे हम आते हैं तो he loves me means subject, verb and object तीनों हैं. And over here we will see he loves me, वो मुझसे प्यार कर रहा है. So क्या कर रहा है? प्यार कर रहा है. This verb shows subject का action. Subject का action जो दिखा रहा है that is called as voice. So in English grammar, in the voice there is two parts. One is active voice and another one is passive voice. So we take the same example once again. He loves me. So let's see, he loves me. So वो क्या कर रहा है? वो मुझसे प्यार कर रहा है. This sentence is an active sentence. Okay, this sentence is an active sentence. Over here once again we will see he loves me and I love by him. This is passive voice. First one is active voice and this one is passive voice. So over here we now know that there are two types of voices. One is active voice, one is passive voice. So first we know about the active voice. What is active voice? Active voice is those things जो कि हमें subject को directly show करता है. First person, third person के साथ directly को दिखाता है और जो passive voice है वो third person को indirectly दिखाता है. So अभी हम आते हैं मेन में. So देखिए यहाँ पे changes to subject to active voice as follows. पहले हम देखते हैं active voice को किस हिसाब से passive voice में कन्वर्ट किया जाता है. पहले हम जानते हैं कि अगर वो pronoun में हो. So we will know first what is noun and what is pronoun. So noun is that which is called as naming words. Pronoun is that instead of noun we will use what the word, those words are known as pronoun. So अगर active voice में pronoun के place में कौन सा changes आता है अभी हम देखते हैं. अगर कहीं पे I होता है तो I की जगह में passive form में करने से me आते हैं. We changes to yours, you changes to you, there will be no change for you. She changes to her, he changes to him, it changes to it, there will be no change for it, and they changes to them, whom changes to by whom. सो यहाँ पे हम दो चीज मार्क कर सकते हैं, यू एंड इट. देयर विल बी नो चेंजेस फॉर यू एंड इट. सो लेट्स वी कम टू द पॉइंट्स once again. सो हम पहले फिर से देखते हैं फॉर्मेशन ऑफ पैसिव वॉइस. अभी फॉर्मेशन कैसे होता है पैसिव वॉइस का देखते हैं, स्टेप बाय स्टेप देखते हैं. तो स्टेप नंबर 1 जो है, नोट डाउन. स्टेप नंबर 1, सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस में क्या चेंजेस होते हैं, लेट्स वी सी दैट. जैसे कि गो, गोस. दिस इज एक्टिव वॉइस. सो पैसिव में आने के बाद क्या आता है, जैसे कि हम सबको पता है प्रेजेंट टेंस मीन्स इज, एम एंड आर. इज, एम, आर नोन एज सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस में हम क्या यूज करते हैं, इज, एम, आर के साथ पास्ट पार्टिसिपल जो होता है, इज, एम, आर प्लस पास्ट पार्टिसिपल इज नोन एज पैसिव वॉइस. लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल. वी ईट राइस. We eat rice is an active voice. It's a direct sentence. So we eat rice. It is our verb. It is a direct form of the sentence, which is known as active sentence. When we are going to change it, that will become the main part of the thing. This again we have noted down first of all, this subject. We is the subject. It is the verb, and rice is the object. So over here we have to change. When we are converting it to passive voice, the object always goes first. Object will come first, then verb is the same place, and the subject will goes last. So now we will see the example. Let's start with the example. We eat rice. So as I told you before, the passive voice, the object will come forward. So the rice will go move on first. Rice is. It is a simple present tense. You have to keep it in your mind that simple present tense is always belongs with is, am, are. We have to see whether it is in present tense or no. So rice is, as I told you before, past participle of the verb is. It is the present tense. It will become eaten. Rice is eaten by. As we know, we will change it as to us. So we know this as when the pronoun is we. As I told you before that if the pronoun is these kind of things, that will change in the pronoun. So over here, we is the pronoun. It will change as by us. So let's take once again. The object rice will move forward and is, and this eat will become to eaten and by us. The we is converted by us. So rice is eaten by us. Then let's take one more example. You help me. You help me. आपने मुझे सहायता किया. This is a direct form of the sentence. That is why it's called as an active sentence. So let's convert into the passive form that I am helped by you. So keep in your mind that as I told you before, don't forget that you help me. Me is changed by the I am. Then help is going to change by helped. By you, there will be no change for you. So the same thing will be written over there. I am helped by you. As I told you before, you and it will never change in passive form. So let's discuss about our second point. Simple past tense. Simple past tense, as we know, present tense is am, are, like that way. Past tense is was and were. Was and were plus part participle will change to active to passive voice. Let's take an example for this. She kept us waiting. She kept us waiting. वो हमें waiting पे रखा है. So this sentence is an active voice. Then we have to convert into passive voice. So क्या होगा? तो अभी हम देखते हैं. She is the pronoun. हमने पहले भी देख चुके हैं यहाँ पे. she is a pronoun. She will change to her. Don't forget, she will changes to her. So she kept us waiting. So changes, whom she kept for waiting? Us. हमको वो waiting पे रखा है. Us is another pronoun. Us will change to we. Mind it. Don't forget. Once again I am saying, she is converted to her and us will changes to we. So let's be converting to active to passive. She kept us waiting. We are. Us is the plural. As we know, it's a plural sentence. So it won't come is. So let's start with the are. We are kept waiting by her. So she is converted by her. Us is converted by we. So we are, as it is we know that it's a plural sentence. So it kept with the are. We are kept waiting by her. So next point we comes with the simple future tense. So as we discussed about the simple present tense, then simple past tense. Now let's come to simple future tense. So simple future tense, as we know, most of the time it's used will or shall. So let's come to discuss about this. Shall or will plus be form plus past participle. So don't forget it. Shall or will plus be form plus past participle. We'll take an example for this. He will blame you. Once again, don't forget to see the sentence carefully. Please watch it carefully. He will blame you. You. Don't forget. You will never change. Keep it in your mind. He will blame you. He is changes as him. He will convert as him. So now we start. You will be the same. You will be blamed by him. You will be the same, and this will become the be form, will be blamed by him. One more example we will take. Who will answer this question? As we know, if the sentence ends with the question mark, it's called as an interrogative sentence. So, interrogative sentences, when we used to see or when we used to convert into active to passive, the sentence will be started by the same form, but some sort of changes are there. Let's see. Who will answer this question? It's the interrogative sentence with the active voice. So, by whom? Don't forget. By whom? As we know, whom will changes to this form. By whom? Who will changes to whom? By whom will this question be answered? So, same in the passive voice. हम अभी पहले देख चुके हैं. Who is changes by whom? By whom will this question be form will be there and answered. By whom will this question be answered? As we discussed before, that in active to passive conversion, before we used to discuss, already discussed simple present, simple past and simple future. Now we will discuss the fourth point, present continuous tense. As we know, continuous means कोई काम चलता रहेगा और चालू रहता हुआ काम को ही continuous कहते हैं. So, जो काम चालू means we know that some work is still going on. It's going on, not finished up. So, those forms will come as ing forms. Usually, we will see the word which is formed by ing sense, and those sentences we can easily guess that it's a continuous form. That work shouldn't finish still now until it finished. If it is will finish, it will become ed form. So, now present continuous tense. So, present is, am, are. As we know before also, it's is, am, are plus ing form is being plus past participle. So, as before we know, simple present tense, we don't see carefully simple present tense only we used is, am, are plus past participle. Whereas we will present continuous tense में क्या यूज करते हैं हम? is, am, are plus being plus past participle. Let's be taken an example. She is helping me. वो मुझे help कर रहा है, help कर रही है. She is helping me. So let's we convert into passive form. It's an active voice. So now we will convert into passive form. Helping हमने देखा है, it's a ing form, means simply आप बंद करके आप लिख सकते हो being. कहीं पे आप एंडिंग में ing फॉर्म देखते हो, इसका मतलब है वो कंटिन्यूअस. एंड यू विल सी, क्लोज योर आईज एंड राइट विदाउट हेजिटेशन एज अ बीइंग फॉर्म. सो डोंट फॉरगेट टू राइट. सो मी विल कन्वर्ट इनटू I am. Me will convert, once again I am repeating, me will convert into I am. ing form is that. So being. Help will convert into ed form, helped by her. So I am being helped by her. She is converted into her. Once again I am repeating, she is helping me. She is helping me in the sense me is converted into I am. Then ing form beings to being, and she helped being to helped, and she becomes to her. I am being helped by her. This became passive voice. Now let's check in one more example. He is cheating us. As we saw, it is a continuous form, ing form. He will changes to him, us will changes to we, and cheat will changes to ed form. So let's we change once again. Us, which will come to forward, we are. It's a plural. So are, we are being cheated by him. Understood? Hope you are understood. So now let's we take the next point. Past continuous tense. Now this one is the present continuous tense, and let's now go to past continuous tense. So as we know before, past continuous is ing form again, but before that we take simple past is was and were. The same way and same thing will repeat once again. Was and were plus being plus past participle. ing means being should be there, was and were as before, and participle is before as it is. So let's take an example. The farmer was plucking the field. The farmer was plucking his field. Farmer अपना खेती कर रहा है. So the farmer will be goes to last. The field will goes to first. Subject will goes to last, and object will goes to first. So his field, the same thing, it will come move forward to over here. His field was, as it is, plucking is goes to plucked. Okay, his field was plucked by the farmer. So over here there will be no change much. Okay, so past continuous is as it is, almost only ing form. The place will be should be being. Next come to the point, present perfect tense. Present perfect tense, as we know before, has and have is there. So far we used to see is, am, are, was, were, shall and will. Now we will see of the has and have use. So present perfect tense is with the has and have plus been plus past participle. Don't see this carefully. Has and have with been with the past participle. So let's take an example. I have done my duty. See carefully. It's a very important to observe all these things. Don't forget to see and don't be in careless. प्लीज कीप इन योर माइंड, आई हैव डन माई ड्यूटी, मैंने अपना काम किया। यहाँ पे मैं बार बार आपको बताना चाहती हूँ, क्यों इतनी फोर्स के साथ बता रही हूँ। आई, सी, I, we and they. These sort of things I have to tell you. I, we and they. These three, only these three words used to use. After these three words only have will come. Rest of things has will use. So I के बाद, we के बाद, they के बाद भी have आएगा। उसके बाद जो भी चेंजेस होता है वो has पे कन्वर्ट हो जाता है। So I have done my duty. It's an active sentences. Active sentence. So when we are converting into passive form, don't forget to change this have. The object will come forward. My duty. This is the object. My duty. Have will change. Don't forget. Have will change to has. Been, it should be there. Done. The same thing. And I will change this to me. I will change to me. So once again I am telling you, be careful. My duty is the object. It will come as it is. Has will changes to has. And been is the form as the we know before. And done is as it is. I will change by me. My duty has been done by me. Have is converted into has been. So have is changes to has. Been form is there been. And done is as it is by me. So my duty has been done by me. अभी तक हमने क्या क्या डिस्कस किए, थोड़ा रिवाइज कर लेते हैं। जैसे कि सिंपल प्रेजेंट, सिंपल पास्ट, सिंपल फ्यूचर, प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस, पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस। अभी तक यहाँ तक हम डिस्कस किए थे। नेक्स्ट वी गो टू पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस। ओके, लेट्स वी स्टार्ट विद दिस पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस। पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस जैसे कि हमने बताया था लास्ट में, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस में हैज एंड हैव का यूज होता है। एंड नाउ वी विल सी इन द पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस इट विल यूज हैड प्लस बीन प्लस पास्ट पार्टिसिपल। प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस में हैज एंड हैव प्लस बीन प्लस पास्ट पार्टिसिपल था। अभी पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस में हैड प्लस बीन प्लस past perfect tense. So let's take an example. He had thrown the ball. He had thrown the ball. So यहाँ as we know this is an active sentence. So let's convert into the passive form. So he will convert into him, and the object, this one will goes to first. The ball had is this goes to been form, had been. The rest of things will be as it is. So the object, the ball, had is changes to had been, thrown is thrown, he is converted to by him. So sentence is the ball had been thrown by him. Let's be taken one more example. Who had invited you to the feast? As we know before, I told you that wherever you will see the question mark, as we know that was an interrogative sentence. So now it is an interrogative sentence because it is ends with the question mark. Who had invited you to the feast? So यहाँ पे फिर से हम देखते हैं, पहले भी हम देख चुके थे कि who को कन्वर्ट जब होता है whom और who, by whom से कन्वर्ट होता है। So by whom had you been? By whom you had been invited to the feast? आप किसके द्वारा feast के invited किए गए हो? By whom had you been invited to the feast? So hope you are clear with this. So come to the next point. Future perfect tense. Future perfect tense में जब सिंपल प्रेजेंट में थे तो या सिंपल फ्यूचर में थे तो सिंपल फ्यूचर में जैसे कि हम पहले से यूज करते थे शैल एंड विल, द सेम वे फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंस में भी शैल एंड विल प्लस हैड बीन प्लस पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस. So let's take an example. I shall have caught the train. I shall have caught the train. So यहाँ पे I shall जैसे कि हमको अभी पता चल गया कि फ्यूचर है so shall है, so caught the train मैंने ट्रेन को कैच किया है. So converting to the object will move forward. The train जैसे कि ऑब्जेक्ट अभी आगे आ गया, train shall is will have been. It will change as the shall have is the will have been caught by me. क्या I is converted by me. So now the sentence is the train will have been caught by me. If it will or shall, it never bother. Whether you will put over here shall, it is no same, or if you want to put will, it is also the same. Take one more example. Will he have written a letter? It is an interrogative sentence as we discussed before. Will he have written a letter? So come to the point. Will a letter have been written by him? Whenever with the interrogative sentence we will see there will be no change. The object won't come totally forward. The object will not come totally forward because it is an interrogative sentence. You have to, whenever you will convert interrogative sentence to passive form, the question and the sentence meaning shouldn't be changed. It will be the same, but interrogative sentence will be the same way. The will he have written a letter? Will he have been written by him? So same thing repeat होगा. क्वेश्चन में कोई डिफरेंस नहीं होगा. इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस का क्वेश्चन मार्क एज इट इज ही रहेगा, बट विल एक्टिव टू पैसिव जब भी चेंज करोगे तो जो चीज होगा वो हैव जो होगा वो हैव बीन हो जाएगा. विल अ लेटर हैव बीन रिटन एज इट इज रिटन बाय हिम. इट विल कन्वर्टेड इनटू ईडी फॉर्म. There are some more points to complete this lesson. अभी तक और भी कुछ पॉइंट्स हैं जिसको मैंने रखा हुआ है पेंडिंग, और इसको कंप्लीट करने में और एक क्लास लगेगा. सो आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग यू ऑल टू डोंट फॉरगेट टू कमेंट, कॉम्प्लीमेंट और क्वेरीज वॉट एवर यू हैव. It's I am most welcoming you to comment on my comment box. And hope अभी तक जितना भी मैंने पढ़ा है आपको समझ में आया होगा. It's a hearty request to all of you to don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you one and all.